Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pixel Biology Sanctuary, the centerpiece zoo that is the main hub from which all of our Planet Zoo adventures and expeditions is launched. And welcome to a very special day for our wolves! So you guys, the time has come. We are actually taking a moment to have a brief break from our safari and from our jungle expeditions to pop back here to see how our wolf pack is doing and begin to come up with some special plans about what to do with our wolves. You see, the time has come. Although, the time has come. No, Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi, no! Your time wasn't supposed to come! None of the things I was saying was supposed to refer to losing one of our old grandma pandas. Oh, Chi-Chi, no! Chi-Chi, you ended up having on the second and at the third. Oh, Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi! No! Rest in peace, Chi-Chi. Alright, friends, we just lost Chi-Chi. I need a moment before we get back into the whole wolf thing. I need a moment. We need to make a new statue of Chi-Chi. She was a good mum. We need to go ahead and prepare a few things, so give me just a second. Every time we lose a panda, and occasionally one is lost to doing this, which I apologize. It always is a little frustrating when we forget to add a panda in here. But every time we lose a panda, we try to take a moment to respect the animals that founded this little zoo and give them a special place to always rest and be remembered in peace. So Chi-Chi, to you, my dear, who ended up helping us by having so many healthy and wonderful children of your own, I'm going to go ahead and bequeath a lovely fruit basket. And let's see if I have anything else. Maybe a little decorative pot. I've got to see. Chi-Chi, we're gonna give you that, and then how about a nice little decorative pot? I like that. That seems that actually, let's do a planter. Can I do like a tiny? Yeah, like a little pot right here. And then what's the smallest itty bitty that we have? We have like hidden away. Give me just a second. We need to go back into construction. I need to find the pineapple. Here's the pineapple. And then we're gonna put a single pineapple into that container for Chi-Chi. And then finish it off with a little bit of moss. There we go. Where's just no. I want the moss. There we are. A little bit of carpet moss around Chi-Chi. Rest in peace, Grandma. Little Grandma Panda. Alright, well, that tragic news aside, I always feel so much better when we can make little shrines for them. That tragic news aside, we are carrying on with trying to improve this, our center zoo, which has definitely seen better days, technically, and has seen us through the ups and downs of so much as we have learned how to make our way here in Planet Zoo. And today we're actually going to take on another new and very important project. Now that we have had our expeditions to the Arctic ice outpost, where we had the Arctic wolves, the dull sheep, we even had the caribou. I almost said moose, but they're not moose, they are caribou. And we had the arrival of, let's see, the snow leopards? Yeah, we had our snow leopards, but they were already in the game. Anyway, after our Ice Outpost expedition, we ended up beginning Suhula Safari, which has now become one of the mainstays of all of our Planet Zoo adventures, and we have had our jungle expedition. And that is actually where our wonderful anteater, let's see where he's hanging out. That is where our wonderful anteater actually came from. There's Beetle. So where's our little boy anteater? Let's see. We've got Beetle's baby. I freaking love this tunnel. That is so cool. It's one of my favorite places ever. There he is. Right over here, we have got Ant, the anteater, who is chilling inside of his little cave home. And they have settled in well from the South American expedition that we went on into the little anteater spot here in the Pixel Sanctuary. And now it is time for the Pixel Sanctuary to prepare ourselves for another expedition. And yes, friends, we are going to prepare for another expedition. And it is not actually going to be returning to the jungle expedition for a little bit. The heat of the summer has actually caused the jungle expedition to slow down just for a minute, but don't despair, you will see your leopards again very, very soon. Instead, we actually need to take a moment to look at our overall pixel biology sanctuary and think, what about the wolves? Out of all of the biomes and out of all of the events that we have been taking care of, the wolves have been somewhat neglected. After the immense tragedy that was the terrible occasion of trying to build this wolf mountain and then having it completely collapse and fall apart on us because we made it way too big back when we didn't realize you needed to make smaller things for the wolves, we have actually got this gigantic platform. Very ugly, very, very, very despairing, very much needs changed wolf zone. And we need to figure out what to do about it. And friends, it's actually time to send some of these wolves elsewhere. And that is going to be the next expedition. Today we are going to spend some time trying to spruce up and repair the wolf habitat that we currently have here in the Pixel Biology Sanctuary, but many of our little pups have grown up and we are going to be picking a pup. Is it going to be not Mars the Second because he's too old, not Wyatt, not Jacob, but we are going to be picking a pup to send, not Thea, not Genzen, but Zahara. Yes. Zahara, our gold level wolf, is going to be one of the first ones to begin a new pack in an entire new expedition that we will be starting soon. So Zahara, I do hope that you are going to be prepared. We need to get her ready for her wildlife. I want to build kind of like a training area for her. And we're going to do our best to try to make it so that the wolves will be ready to be released into the wild and join Zahara as she establishes herself in the Wolf Wilds, which will be our new expedition that will be starting this week. However, before we leave for the Wolf Wilds, I want to try to tidy up this horrible, terrible place and make it much, 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 much nicer. So the wolves can be more comfortable, the humans can be more comfortable. We can make like a little river and things for our wolves to really get used to wildlife in. This is just ridiculous, and it immensely needs tidied up. We also should, at the end of the day, release all members of the Timberwolf Pack who are not going to end up having babies of their own. And we'll try to bring back a healthy wolf member in a little bit to revive this pack. But alright, first things first, I really want to change this whole place. I don't think any of the wolves have ever used the Cave of Rhea. So we're going to actually move the Cave of Rhea over here and turn it into like a little info center that people will be able to use. And then we're going to come on in and we're going to put down, yeah, we're going to, what the heck? Why do we have it set to be like freezing? We don't need the temperature to be that cold. We're going to come on over and start changing up. Let's try 50. It doesn't even need to be 50 degrees. Just like 70 degrees should be fine for our wolves. There we go. We're going to start changing up the way that this habitat looks, because this is just terrible. Also, I don't like having all of the wooden walls, and I do very much enjoy making things look more naturalistic. So let's dive in. Grab some rocks. Let's see. Not the mossy rocks, but I would say let's do the temperate rocks. There we go. Ah! Alright, let's do this. We're going to try to improve vastly how this place looks before we get our wolves moved out and try to make something new. Alright, let's put down just a ton of rocks. We gotta make this look nicer. This is ridiculous. And we're gonna have a waterfall. A nice cascading waterfall. That's what everybody wants, right? A beautiful cascading waterfall pouring down from over here. And I'm gonna do my best to just build the rocks somewhat organically. However we can. Back here. And let's see how much we can get done. And maybe I should try to... We should name this waterfall after one of you guys. Of course. We need to start naming more of the features of the land after some of you, and after our amazing patrons who really make this possible. It's a heckin' weird year, guys, and it would be so much more terrifying if it wasn't for all of our patrons who have really stepped up. And I mean, hopefully we'll be able to keep going for quite a while. But I won't mention that, because we're focusing on wolves. I don't want to dwell on heavy things. I say as I wrestle with tons of rocks. Oh, Seri, your puns. Alright, let's go ahead. A few more gigantic boulders. I mean, this is a large pile of rocks. We really can't forget that. There we go. We can stick a bunch in here. Ooh, that's a good piece. Kind of making like a little overhang for maybe the waterfall to come down from. Over there. And woo, look at that giant honker. I like it. All right. I mean, that looks convincingly like a big giant pile of rocks to me. Not quite as neat and tidy as that one, but it'll do, it'll do. Let's see. Ooh, even better. Oh, I love these ones. Oh, this is so cool. Yes. All right. All right, excellent. And then let's carve out a spot. I want the wolves to be able to like get used to the idea of wildlife. So, because this is supposed to be a sanctuary where eventually the animals find their way back out into the wild after all. We're gonna push down. And we're gonna make a bit of a pool right back here. Let's wait for them. Oh, awesome! I really like that. Let's come on in. First step to making the wolf area look even better. There we go. Let's remove that. Waterfall. Because everything looks better with a waterfall, don't you guys think? I really feel like everything just always looks so much cooler with a waterfall. Alright, we'll do this. And then the midsection. We don't need the lemurs interbreeding. My hands are a little full right now, lemurs. Did you really have to choose this moment to try to interbreed? Alright. And then nice little top to the waterfall. Let's actually make it a little taller. Perfect. And then let's put a little top to it. Oh, I love it! The only thing that could be even better is if I added maybe another piece right here. And... oh, even better. Absolutely lovely. Oh, I like that a lot! Alright, so now we have a nice spot for our... why are you... Mars, why are you boxed? He was so terrified by the arrival of the new waterfall, he jumped into a box, apparently. And the wolves really don't like to have a lot of plants, but guess what, guys? Y'all need to have a really beautiful forest built for you. So we're gonna try with temperate plants and see how far we can get. The arrowwood bushes are temperate, yes! Oh, my precious arrowwood bushes! Ooh, and the black poplar tree. Come on, guys. You wolves need to, like, relax and enjoy the shade of the beautiful poplar tree. They're already drinking from the water. We'll need to make sure that the water can stay clean. And what I really want to do... Brokely, I would prefer if you didn't interbreed. Just saying. And then what I really want to do is I want to make a bridge that people can walk up from here and look at the wolves and then come back down over here. So we're going to need to redo quite a bit of this. And we're probably going to need to move some of the wolves out into the wild. Let's actually edit the barrier a bit. Okay, nobody jump the barrier for just a minute, please. This is only temporary. And we're going to have a nice log round path. We're actually going to have the path connect up right over here so that I will be free to edit this for just a minute. Don't mind me. All right, keep moving. Thank you, thank you. And then we're going to make... can I get over here? We're going to make a nice spot Not a very big bridge. But I want to have a bridge that swoops from here. There we go. Goes up. Up. And over. Perfect. And then we can just have it like wiggle over the river to get a good glimpse of the wolves before carrying on over here and actually going over the people, viewing here. Should I make it go up one more? Let's edit it just a little bit more. And hopefully nobody will try to escape from there by jumping over it. Obstructed, huh? Alright. Back up a little bit. Go up a little bit. And that should be plenty. Gigi, I would really prefer if you didn't interbreed. Alright, we've got a lot to work on here. Always. Maybe in the near future I'll be able to do some streams where we just focus on fixing things. Oh dear. Alright. But for now, I just want like a gentle little bridge. Let's go back up. Nope, 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 nope. And then this way. That just very neatly comes down on the side. And maybe gives people something to think about. Let's do a loop if I can. Come on. It's an awkward loop, but we managed it. Boom. Alright, I kind of like how that looks. Ta-da! And we'll set in some like big logs in order to make this nice bridge and hopefully overlook the wolves a little better. And I want to give them some better food for sure. That's another one of the things I have been meaning to do for our timber wolves. We're going to give them quality 3 food. And we're going to give them a better place to actually eat. That's another thing I have been meaning to do for a long time. I want to put their food on top of here. And I want to see if they will jump up in order to eat. I'm not sure if they will. In fact, I'm not sure if they will. So actually, let's change of plans. Change of plans. I want to make their food blend in a little more naturally. So we're actually going to hide their food in a bush. That seems like the best solution, actually. And just to put some bushes over here as well. Oh, that's real nice. And then over here we can, oh, a nice tree. A nice beech tree that their scent, the prey scent can actually hide from, or hide under. And look at how much better that looks immediately, just to make this place look nicer. We can go ahead and remove this ancient water pipe, and we need to come on over and make sure that somewhere around here we have the facilities to keep the water clean. Not close enough. So we're gonna wiggle over here and tucked away into the back, past where hopefully we'll be able to move Ray's cave a little closer to give people a nice idea of the cool things they can find with the wolves. Past here, we're going to hide a water treatment facility. From wild dodo generators, how about electricity and pumping station? Cosmic cow, the African water hut, no. Staff area, rest area, starter building. You know what? We're gonna hide the water treatment station under a rock. It's not very sophisticated, I know, but come on. I feel like the water treatment station shouldn't be that complicated. And we're gonna hide it over here. Whoops. Over here at the very edge, and then we're gonna stick it under a rock. A big old giant rock, like a few of them. And hide them from the view of guests that way. Because my wonderful, like, mechanic crew will know what to do with this. There we go. We'll flip this way. And then wiggle over and down. All right. Oh, beautiful. It's like nothing ever happened. And let's see how that affects guests real quick. Can they actually... Okay, the litter that is showing up everywhere affects them more. But otherwise, I think they'll be okay. Maybe I can add some more trees to make things a little nicer, and that'll make them even happier. Because I wanted to put a toilet back here, but it looks like things are going to be a little tricky that way. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll just put this here. Nobody will really go down there without reason anyway. They're really thirsty, so we should just go ahead and have a nice spring. We're gonna make this into like a nice little spring, I think. Ooh, and that might actually be cute to put down here. There we go. Just a very nice, very tiny little spring. Natural water spring. On both sides, because why not? Just to make it a little more interesting. And then if people would like to have some of the natural spring water, they can come on over. We'll have little splashing. We'll put in some of the frog sounds. So it can be like there's little frogs down here. Excellent, excellent. Let's grab guest facility, drink. And we're just straight up going to grab Pip Shop water. We'll have to put the names in for whoever ends up moving in here properly next time. We're going to connect this place. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, obstructed. Not good. Not good. Alright, let's try scooching it back a little. Alright, move. Sorry, friend. We're gonna move this back a little bit. How about now? Uh-oh. Alright, my grand design may actually have some flaws. Let's move this building first. Straighten this out. I'm sure we'll be able to wiggle a little water spot over here. Alright, connect. Please connect. Obstructed by water volume. Okay. Alright, alright, we got this. Alright. We can make this happen. I'm not too worried. Where's the water? We're gonna have this be the little wolf springs that people can drink from. Right here. Perfect. Alright. Oh, this makes me so excited. It's not the huge change that I was really aiming for. Terrain. Add more water over here. It's not the huge change that I was aiming for at first, but this will definitely do to at least start adding to our wolf area and make it a little bit nicer, other than the extremely terrifying awfulness that we were constantly looking at. We actually need the tiger rocks to blend in with this one. Yay! And let's go ahead and we're gonna actually help out there. Woohoo! The cladding! But we're actually going to help out. Dun 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 dun. The wolves now. So we're gonna pick our wolves to go ahead and go into storage and to be sent into the wild as well, so that we can prepare an even better place for our wild wolves. Alright, we're almost good on this thing as well. We need to go ahead and put one rock right here, one rock down here. It's perfect. The Rhea Wolf Caves now has a nice spring to be able to offer people a sip of the clean water. And let's come over. We're improving the wolves domain quite a bit. Still have a lot of room that we need to improve, but we'll bounce between the two, I think, to make sure that we take care of this particular pack of wolves. And I would love your guys' name suggestions, and the random generator is going to pick this time, not only for the wolves, but for the wolf pack. What do you guys think we should call this wolf pack? And we're going to go ahead, and it is time for the youngest members of the pack to find their way. Wyatt and Jacob, and Mars the Second, and Ember, actually, because they're all some of the elders. Well, Mars the Second and Ember can stay, but Wyatt and Jacob are going to be released into the wild. where they can go forth and help out the wild populations. And Zaria here, is going to go to the trade center and prepare herself for a brand new life where hopefully the wolf pack will be able to bring a whole new revived sense of wonder to the wolf wilds, which will be our newest expedition that we will be pursuing for the summer and will be coming up next. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Be sure to keep your comments coming so that we can figure out, thanks buddy, so that we can be sure to figure out exactly what we're going to be doing with our wolf wilds during the summer. And if you guys would like to join me on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!